Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to the Clan Quest mod. So let's continue here guys. So we need to deliver the quest to LaCroix first. The mansion quest. And then we can go to the museum. So I'm pretty sure I did most of the side quests here. Oh, I forgot to talk to Chunk. I was like, why is the elevator not coming down? Need to talk to my man here first.
Evening there.
Hey.
Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
I don't smell anything. I've got an appointment with LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you.
Come on, Chunk.
Jeez, I could go for one of them.
Just fantasizing about food during the job here.
Cheese, bacon, and guacamole.
Alright, so since we are going to the museum now, I would like to put a point in stealth. The problem is, as you can see here, I cannot go past this right now. And I also obviously can't put a point in dexterity. So it took 1,000,000 points to raise presence here, so we are going to be weak in a few aspects for a while here. So probably I should just go use the old method of like just run around instead of like being sneaky, I guess.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Grout's dead?
Grout's dead? What?
Yeah, and this guy Bach set his house on fire and nearly killed me.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Seemed like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
On my way, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
So I'm positive it was Nines. So this may mean war with the Anarchs, is that right?
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the Anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you.
Oh, what an honor.
It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
So all these tasks have left me with a little short on cash?
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task.
Oh, thanks, sir. So what do I do now?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
So I'm ready to go, but I had a few questions first.
One or two, but that's all.
Okay, so how does Bach know you?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
Apparently not. Society of Leopold?
Witch hunters. An anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors, whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
Oh, so what's a blood hunt?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
I see. I'm ready to go to the museum now.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Sure. Okay. Alright, my man. Okay, so I think it is a viable strategy here to just not use stealth at all. I mean, in the beginning, it's easy. But then when we reach the camera section, I probably should just run. I should just break the window from the outside, from the observation room. Not the observation room, the guard room, the camera room. To get the book. There's a book there. I think it's a stealth book, if I'm not mistaken. So probably that's what I'm going to do, but first I need to go to the last round to hear the new dialogue from Jack. Okay, so let me check everything else here. So the CDC quest thing is here. The mace, okay. Alright. So I still don't need to feed, awesome. I wish like putting points in stamina was like a super viable strategy. So we could have less of a urge to feed because of the blood timer. But the problem is the extra stamina basically just raises your defense and slows the timer down. It doesn't do like a whole lot in terms of like actually helping you progress towards something, you know? You measly fuck.
You measly fuck. You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick.
What did I do?
You fingered Nines. Said he killed a goddamn primogen.
Well, I just saw him there. At least I think I did.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid.
Okay, so where did Nines go?
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Alright, I'm out of here. I like this dialogue so much because it already tells you that this happens so much with the Camarilla. They frame so many people that are not in the Camarilla, and frankly people that are in the Camarilla too. That his first answer, his brain went first to the first available option in his head of like what would happen with a youngling, with a neonate in the Camarilla, and he went right away to, yeah, they are using him as a pawn in this situation immediately, you know, so he didn't even have to think about it. It's way too obvious because they do it so often that he's like, yeah, I know it's probably not your fault, but I'll be on my guard when you are around. Hey, man.
Listen, kid, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right?
Yeah, probably so. So, Skelter didn't take it so lightly.
Don't worry about Skelter. He's like all these big barking puffs nowadays. They don't bite unless they get cornered.
Oh, I see. So, where's Nines now?
I hear Nine's got word. I'd wager he's gonna be laying low for a while.
So, what do you think happened?
It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood hunt on Nines. Standard smear job, textbook cammy bullshit.
So, Nines has enough Kindred protection, he shouldn't have to hide.
Yeah, sure, but there's packs of youngsters out there who'd love to make a name by bringing in the head of Nines Rodriguez.
Absolutely. So, I feel like shit. This whole thing is my fault.
Buck up, kiddo. I told you, man. You do what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I can't escape it.
You were born into this whole mess with an ounce of fame. That's usually gonna work against you.
Absolutely. So, what did I do for this attention?
Every time LaCroix sees you, he thinks back to that courtroom where Nines made a fool out of him. A lot of Kindred do.
So, why me?
Well, I bet he's gonna hold you up one day as an example of what the Camarilla can do for the wayward and lowly. It's a bunch of crap, but hey, good for you.
Oh, yeah. But I want to side with the Anarchs. Why should I help him?
An educated young Kindred like yourself, carefully placed within the ranks of the Camarilla, can do a lot for the Anarchs, I bet. Your choice. Ain't it nice to have some choice? Just be your own dead-ass self. Play the game, kiddo. Just keep your eyes open. Hear me? You can help everyone that way.
Alright. So, about Nines, what can I do to help?
You're just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate it if you kept it business as usual. You hear me?
Alright, I can do that. There you go. So, I remember that the first time I played this, my English was already kind of decent at the time, so I felt like this dialogue was very different from what I was initially expecting. Because first, Scouter right away was like, I know, it's not your fault, but don't come close. And Jack is like, yeah, they do that, you know, I was expecting it, so it's fine, just, you know, be yourself, just don't be a pain in the ass to nobody here, and keep doing what you're doing, and so on, until you have to make the choice, which we will near the end of the game, right? So it was very different from what I was expecting. I was expecting to be kicked off the curb there. I was expecting to enter there and like having to fight everybody. And actually it was the opposite for me. Alright, so initially we'll try to be as stealthy as possible just to get the items to open the way. And after that, when we reach the camera section, I'm just going to run. Because I'm pretty sure you only lose the points, the XP points, if you kill people there. So I can just run around. So due to unforeseen oh, I see. I was going to read tough, but it's though. So due to unforeseen though fortunate circumstances, the business of Madame Leota has been relocated into the Santa Monica Pier. Yeah. She doesn't know what she says, according to her, which is not that useful. It would be cool if he like she actually said something like really relevant, you know. And I don't mean like don't open it. I mean like go to this side, you know, open this door, talk to this guy, and so on. Nothing here. Okay. Where's the dino? Here. Hey. Oh, I thought this was the exit. Oh man. Alright. Okay. So the only thing that I need is the key, really. There's a morphine bottle that I want to get to. Alright, we are on the right side here. Okay, so I cannot use the method of like just going and opening the door and getting the key behind the guy's back here. It's not gonna work. But I do want to check the PC here. So my hacking is like what, 5? I actually don't know. No, 4. Okay. Maybe I will remember to get the stuff in the skyline, maybe not, we'll see. So just a reminder, Dr. Anders Johansson, my man, the sarcophagus guy, will be working at the museum for the next few days. Show him the professional courtesy we show all of our guests. The fetish, that statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late I was working late the other night, and I swear I thought I saw it move. This isn't another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny. Bam. The Office. So, yeah, virus. So these keys you found, they're Larry's. I'll tell him you left them in the Lost and Found. I see. Okay, so since that's not going to work, we're going to use the bathroom method here. I've never been here with like such a low value in sneaking, I don't think. Usually I always find a way to put the point in dexterity at this point. To have 3 here, you know. I think it will be fine here. Okay. Alright, this part reminds me of Granny, just walking around the vents. Okay, sir. No, it's not here. It's the opposite side. Yeah. Yeah, going back up here could be a total pain in the ass. Just getting stuck in the entrance here. See it? Oh. Let me save first. Just in case it takes so long that I start losing blood here. Come on. Thank you. Ugh. So annoying. Okay. I'll probably be praying. That's a thing. That's something that I haven't done in a long time. Pray. The last time I prayed, I was like 19. Yeah. The last mass I went to. Sunday mass. Raised Catholic. I'll probably will be playing another Granny at least. Probably Granny number 2. Another game that I was thinking of for the Halloween playlist is Clock Tower, the one for the Super Nintendo. Such a unique game. It's the only actually scary game in the Super Nintendo, which is kind of fascinating to me. So we'll probably be playing that as well. Okay, so... Oh, it's not a morphine bottle actually. I think it's like a prescription medication, if I'm mistaken. Got stuck. Oh man, this game never ceases to amaze. You get stuck on everything. There you go, yeah. Prescription bottle, there you go. Alright, so I'm going to like break the glass, get the thing, and then just run. Couple levels of presence here will already basically make me invulnerable here. That's a guess. Go.
You can't hide from me.
Let me enter. Okay. Come on. Home security. Let me see if I can already use this one. No, I need 2. Oh yeah, it's a security book, not a stealth book. Yeah. Bro, don't even try. Not gonna work. I swear. 2358. Okay. Bye, man.
Hey, I know you're out here.
Such a funny dialogue choice, right? I know you're out here. While looking at you. You are a very competent guard. Well, since he kind of lost me here for some reason, I'm going to just read here some stuff. Oh, I hate my job. Johansson. I'll be showing Dr. Johansson around personally. I think he'd prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff, of course. If you have a question, I'll try to ask him, it for you. So the fetish. Oh, sorry. Relax, Pam. I had him move to the statue to another office. Oh, he told me to say hi. The code change. Sorry. Okay, 2358. Sure. Okay, so just need the fetish now. Oh no, they got me. My god. Oh, this breaks in just one hit. That's crazy. Even the axe, it takes like a few hits to break this. Okay. Yeah, you stay down there, buddy. I'm not going to feed on him because I don't know if that matters or not, so I'm not going to even do anything here. Alright, got lucky on this one. Oh, he saw me. I wanted to enter here just to see, but that's okay. I mean, I don't think it matters if I go through here, right? It doesn't. It's just an alarm. It's not relevant. Oh. It's locked. Oh yeah, I need the card. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Move. Just... I thought I forgot a key or something. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no items here in the Clan Quest version, so let's just go straight to good old Beckett here. Alright, so we have Rhetoric 2, so we should be able to get more here. Now I could risk it and just put the 6 points here, and then hope for that he was like good to give me the next one. But I'm not sure if that's how it works. Because I also want to raise dexterity, to be honest. But yeah, having a high persuasion early would be good too. So, alright, let's try this then. So I'm going to put the points here, so I have 3. Let's see if he's going to give me something. So I'm going to skip the dialogue the first time around just to test my theory here. Beckett.
I'm an... Since it's...
did you get to examine?
Oh,
Gehenna.
Armageddon.
Diluvians.
No,
Cain. Thin Bloods.
As I... Human. What
Oh, fascinating.
For 300 years I've been...
It works. It works. Okay. That's really good. So that saved us like 9 points. Alright, so let's put the points here. So I thought the maximum I could have here was 2, but that's just 3. Great. Okay, let's go again.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
So Beckett, what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
Oh, I see. So what happened to the Ankara sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Oh, yes. So did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Oh yeah, so he was already cringing 20 years ago? Man, if he knew that the internet would completely go in that direction for the rest of time. So, Gehenna?
Armageddon, Doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah, he was kind of wrong about that one. So, antediluvians?
No one I know has ever met one. But each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
I don't know why, but this section of the dialogue was so low for me. I don't know if it was for you guys too. So, and Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
So can you tell me more about the Thin Bloods?
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
So why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into Kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and Kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
So, what are there any other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
So, this is all fascinating stuff. How long have you been studying Kindred lore?
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the Kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason. And if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
Well, we are an alien species from outer space.
The extent to which movies have shaped modern belief systems is extraordinary. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
I enjoyed this life, however it came about.
Life's a splendid thing to indulge in. Pity we're dead. Well, my work here's stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Okay, goodbye, Beckett. There you go, I got the extra XP. So as you can see, the most interesting thing about Beckett is that he's a very smart fella, and he's also always trying to find rational explanations to stuff. The problem is he's trying to find like rational explanations for vampiric existence and vampiric condition and so on. And that is very rough. And he ends up being proven wrong pretty soon, right? Because, yeah, they indeed exist, like the antediluvians and Cain and all that stuff. So it turns out that the mythical explanation was the correct one, you know? Alright, so we have 7 here. So we have the security book. Let me see if I can put a point and use the security book, or if he's only usable when I have 1 in security. Let's see. No, I can use it. Okay. There you go. So security 3. Alright, so we went from 4 to 6 because of blood buff. Actually, no. Yeah, no, we went to 7 now. Okay. I forgot I put a point in here. Alright, so I have 4. So I'll probably hold to these 4 here. Hold on to these 4. And I'm going to start putting points in dexterity to help both sneaking and lockpicking. Okay, so we did it. Do I need to talk to someone before? Oh, yeah, Pisha. There you go. My brain was telling me you need to go somewhere else. I was like, why? And yep. Good old Pisha. So yeah, the scientific approach is very interesting. So it's very interesting that they put like this specific character here just because he's the only one that has kind of that vision of trying to really understand factually where everybody came from and so on. But the problem is that it is indeed a mythological thing, a mystical thing, you know. So it's hard to find some scientific proof of like some more mechanical, more realistic method of like generating vampires somehow.
Yes.
So here's the item from the museum.
Yes. This is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Okay, great. I'll be back if I find anything else. Alright, so now I have an extra source of healing, and I'm already stuck. Immediately. Not even time to think. Alright. Oh, and by the way, I would like to thank everybody that watched my new playthrough, Call of Cthulhu. So I wasn't expecting it to do as well as it did, to be honest. First of all, because it's another niche old game. And second of all, because the game is so problematic in terms of like bugs and difficulty and complicated sections and so on. Yeah, let me talk to Jack already here about the museum. Oh, I see. So as you can see, the CDC guy is not here anymore. So you need to get the quest early here in downtown. If you start progressing, maybe even after the Grouts mentioned he was not already here. Or he was already not here, that's what I was trying to say. And I didn't notice, you know, but now I noticed that he's not here. So clearly you have a window of time that you can talk to him. So that should be early, you know. But really talking to the guy is only a problem if you are a Toreador because of the humanity thing. The other clans should not have like any difficulty getting the quest. And oh, maybe if you're like a Malkavian, it might be impossible to get the quest, or a Nosferatu for sure. But other than that, so yeah, I'm very happy at how, like, because of how the video is performing. Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu, weirdly, in a weird roundabout way, is very similar to this game in a few different ways, especially like the heavy focus on atmosphere and the ambience and so on. And also it's kind of has that lingering horror factor too.
I heard you were down poking around the museum.
Oh yes, I was there to get the sarcophagus.
Seems like he has a lot riding on that sarcophagus. He gets such a fierce bug in that powdered wig of his.
Oh, so why though? Why does he want it so bad?
I got another scenario for you here, kiddo. Gonna bounce it off you, see what you think. You ever hear of diablerie?
Actually I have.
When a younger vampire diablerizes an elder, the younger vampire gains all of their power.
I see, so whoa, don't you think?
Prince is willing to tear LA apart to find this thing so he can have it. Why? What would a power-hungry vampire like LaCroix want with a sleeping ancient? I wonder.
Alright, so what should I do? He wants me to bring it to him?
You gotta figure a drop of ancient blood would make any kindred just about invulnerable. Anyone who has a sarcophagus is gonna be thinking the same thing. If LaCroix gets the sarcophagus, at least we know where it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, getting the sarcophagus and getting into it are two different things.
Absolutely. So that is the first like actual confession that he makes. I remember the first time I played, I was like, this line is weird. Because later we'll find out that sarcophagus needs a key, but he's the only one that knows because he already opened it, right? So he opened it, he probably closed it again and let the key stay there, right? So that is the first moment that you're like, you know? But it's not like enough to conclusively say that it was him, you know? Hey. Oh, Call of Cthulhu, by the way. I heard this like I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. James Wan, which is the guy that made the Saw not all the moves, but he created the Saw franchise, the Conjuring franchise, the Insidious franchise, and so on. He's going to.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix is expecting me?
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix is expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
How? We'll talk later, Chunk. So yeah, James Wan, he is producing Call of Cthulhu, the story by H.P. Lovecraft. So it's going to be very different from the game because the game is actually mostly based on The Shadow over Innsmouth, which is another story by Lovecraft too. So kind of a fusion of a couple of sources. But I think James Wan is not going to like be doing like the game as a movie form. He's going to actually do the actual story, Call of Cthulhu.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make
What
the
a hero,
decisions
huh?
no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
The self-image of this guy is amazing. So what is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Well, about that, it appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Yes,
Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Oh, Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake. I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city, if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
So I'll find Gary in the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
Oh yeah. Bearing the brunt of all the consequences from this ivory tower here. With the damn Magilla gorilla at his side there. So you keep thinking like Jack got the sarcophagus first and he did the whole thing. He checked what was inside and he removed the corpse and so on. Okay, fine. But does that mean that means that if he actually saw an antediluvian in there, he himself would have diablerized the guy and went against his own principles, I guess? Or maybe to avoid or to make other people like to make it impossible for other people to actually do the same thing, you know what I mean? So who knows? Okay, so I need to go home first because I need to talk to Heather. I cannot skip dialogues with her because otherwise I will not get the dialogue to ask her to stay inside. So we'll be losing her. That said, we are playing the Clan Quest mod, right? So the Clan Quest mod does not have the Hello Book Hotel quest. I mean, it exists, but usually you'll be doing the Sabbat chapter. And yeah, we need a lot of persuasion for that conversation too. But that one is after Chinatowns, really, so I don't really need to worry about it. 5, okay. Computer, so I cannot get the items yet. Okay. But imagine Jack with like antediluvian powers. He's already by far the most powerful anarch here. Stolen artifact. Don't know, don't care. Here. Brawl, I don't need this. So I'm going to put on the other stash. Okay, you stay here. I'm not going to need this. Okay. Here. Alright. So where is she? Oh, she is? Hey, lady.
Oh, you're back. I went out this evening and I met someone and he wouldn't leave me alone, so he came back here with me and, well, I thought you might want to drink his blood.
Oh. So I love coming home to find dinner waiting. Thank you, my pet.
I'm just glad you're pleased. He's in the bathroom. Don't worry, I locked him in.
Okay, I'll go help myself. Funny is that the same phrase I just told her actually applies to her too. Coming back home to dinner.
It's you. Earlier tonight, you weren't following me, were you? I had this feeling like I was being watched. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm still a little shook up.
Okay, so it wasn't me. It could be one of a number of people who want me deader.
Want you dead? Why? How could anyone think of harming someone so extraordinary?
Heather promised me to stay indoors until this is over.
I will.
There you go. That's what I needed. I don't even need to feed, but I'm going to feed on the guy here just because I find him annoying. Oh, a new poster. V. Okay, so we have some emails here. So we need to get the email, yeah, the number 2 there. So a gambit. Let me delete this one. Okay, business in Hollywood. So I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. So I have made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It's actually difficult to read because there's no skipping, there's no space between the lines. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. So please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. Well, I'm going to try. Atonement, this is the... What's the name? Not serial killer quest. The Kindred for Hire quest line, Jesus Christ. So, Atonement. So, hey, we know you botched our job the other night downtown, but we found you and we know where you live. Normally, your body would be rotting in a gutter by now, but since you're clearly some kind of pro, Yojimbo, just like Fat Larry said, so we'd rather try to cut a deal with you. See, if you're interested, find this accountant, Carl, works next to that same parking garage, and make sure he ain't greeting. We need this done quietly though, so you do good, we can work something out, okay? If not, then you best be leaving town. So Darnell, okay? So this is the first one. There's 4 stages to this quest, Kindred for Hire. So we need to go to the garage and we need to kill this guy. So we won't be doing this for a while because I need time to dance to get the humanity back. And I don't really need to do this quest like right now, you know? And the 3rd stage of this quest is actually difficult. So we'll be skipping this for now. But it's a good thing that the quest is already available. I think the library quest is only available after Hollywood, if I'm not mistaken. Which is the other extra quest. Now the actual clan quest mod, the actual quest of the clan quest mod for the Toreadors, I think is only available after Hollywood or even after Chinatown, one of the 2. I actually don't remember, but I know it's not available now, so it's fine. Yeah, I think it's after the last time, because the person that gives you the quest is actually Abrams, the Anarch, because he's a Toreador. So he gives you the quest after the last quest that you do for him, which is when you find the warrants. Or maybe he's even after the Gargoyle quest, one of the 2. He's going to give me the quest, you know? So I'm not sure exactly. But I do remember that it's him because I remember that was like, oh, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, he's a Toreador, I guess. Okay. So I don't think we need to do anything else here. I mean, I might be forgetting a quest, maybe. But we'll see.
Need a ride?
Sure. So to Hollywood we go. So let's go to the red spot right away to get the new armor.
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Okay, so where can I find him?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Well, thank you. I'll head over there. I don't remember if in the Clan Quest version we have the scenario here. That we need to protect the
moon
lady.
is out, everyone's in dreamland.
Maybe,
and
but
you've
with
tuned
presence here
into
should be easy.
the Deb of Night.
Not now, Deb. Well, I don't know if it exists or not here, so let's preemptively save her.
Put your hands up! Put your fucking hands up right now! Open the register. What?
Leave her alone.
Said open it, fucktard.
Oh god, don't hurt me!
God damn, you're pretty.
What are you doing, man?
Just having some fun?
Please, just...
That's right, bitch. Beg for it.
Look, leave her alone.
Shut your fucking hole and open the register!
That's not gonna fly, bro. Well, this guy's not going to shoot her. To avoid any problems. Oh, he did actually. Motherfucker. Oh, he killed her. Straight up. I didn't think he was going to do that actually. I don't know why he did that. But alright, I have to kill him first then. That's annoying.
Put your hands up! Put your fucking hands up!
There's
right
no
now.
way he's going to shoot the lady randomly.
Register.
And he just shot the lady randomly. Exactly what I thought was not going to happen. Awesome.
Oh god,
man.
oh god, don't hurt me!
God damn, you're pretty.
What are you doing, man?
We need to kill the
Just
sleazy
having some
fuck.
fun?
Please, just...
That's right, bitch. Beg for it.
Look, leave her alone.
Shut your fucking hole and open the register!
So annoying. What the hell? Why did that happen? I don't know.
Hey, stop right there.
What? Criminal violation? Why? If he dies again, I'm not going to do this again. I don't care. Just whatever. I'm not Batman, you know what I mean? So I have finance 4. Let's see if he's going to give me an extra finance point here. We'll see. Because of the extra point that I put, maybe he only gives me when I have 3. So the max is 4, you know what I mean? We'll see.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I was so scared. I just stopped off to buy some milk for the baby. Oh God, I can't believe how close he came to losing me. Here, please, just take it. I insist.
Oh, thank you. You don't need to insist anything. Just give me. It's fine. No insisting needed.
Whoa.
Jesus, man.
Jesus, man. Jesus. You were like... Jesus. I've never seen anything like that. I was gonna jump in and help out, but...
For
Jesus,
sure, man.
Thanks. Listen, I tell you what. Let's say, as like a thank you, I pass on some of my skills, huh?
Oh, okay. So, what kind of skills?
Seriously, bro. I've got mad skills at haggling down a price, yo. Next time you're trying to buy something, offer the dude selling it 50% less than what he's asking. When he tells you you're fucking crazy, turn to walk away. He'll call you back, and then you can make a more realistic offer. Before you know it, you guys will be haggling, and you'll walk away with a damn good deal.
Thanks. For sure, that's gonna work.
Thank you. Jesus. Could have been the end of me tonight.
I never read this before. So the Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking can cause cancer, lung disease, emphysema, diarrhea, jock itch, VD, alien invasion, swamp foot, and may lead to the death of cute little puppies. Oh man. That's definitely like something that is in the game, but I can totally see like a cigarette corporation using this as a marketing ploy, you know? To be, cigarette causes all problems in the world. Look at that, you know? Just like as an ironic sort of promotion. Okay, so we got the point. Finance 5. That's amazing. I am a finance master here. The art of the deal. Trump would be proud here. Okay, so
what's up?
Let's talk to the actual guy here.
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monstro Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents. Blah, blah. You need help or something?
Yeah. You hear anything about the new serial killer?
This isn't going to turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
No. What else is going on around here? Anything interesting?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. $5, 2-drink min. We're gonna ruin the place.
Awesome, man. So interesting. Anything else I should know about?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like midget smuggling ring in there.
Oh. Great. Maybe I'll go check it out.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Alright, okay, I'll bite. I love that. What's the special?
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something.
Oh, absolutely.
I got this special where you
Trust
buy
me,
some
bro.
really expensive burrito tots or grapefruit juice. You get a free weapon of your choice, bro. You interested?
Oh, of course. Show me what you got. Okay, so I can sell this, can sell this. What else can I sell here? Nothing else. Okay, so give me the armor. So we have the sledgehammer, but the hammer is very inconsistent, so it's not a good weapon, to be honest. And the weapon I'm using is so strong right now. The bloody mace. That I didn't even know I was going to have. Because I usually don't use the weapons mod. So yeah. Not going to need it for a while. Oh yeah, we need to do the Cafe Cavaletti quest here. We have persuasion, where? 7? Because of the rhetoric points. So yeah, it should be completely fine here. 7 should be enough for the Gargoyle too, but it's going to be a while until we get that quest. Hey man.
Rigatoni.
More flatbread.
More like
rigatoni. And take
rigatoni.
back the Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
Well, that's a new one.
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
So I just thought I'd say hi.
Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down.
I see, so, who are you?
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
So, just the man I wanted to talk to?
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
So, it isn't in your best interest to pan this place? You've got a reputation to keep?
How so?
Well, you're becoming the joke of the food world. You give anything a good review?
You know, now that you mention it, the gnocchi was a bit cold, and the ravioli might have been store-bought. Also, the decorum's a bit lacking, isn't it? This place is just an overpriced cafeteria. No stars. Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Okay, good. I'll be leaving now that my work is done. Good night.
Rigatoni? More like rigadonti.
Oh, man. And now I'm stuck even. Well, that was a new one. I'd never heard of that one before. You could like basically inhabit for a while. Abrams is a guard there. Well, now we saw everything. Just oh my god, this game is crazy. All right. Hey, Mr. Abrams.
Good evening, neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
Maybe. So, I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats.
Yes.
LaCroix must really be desperate to be stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
So, any idea where I can find them?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help
Oh.
you, there is the matter of tribute.
I don't like where this conversation is headed.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
Okay. So I see. So what do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh, yes. So you want me to make the pickup? Easy enough.
Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
Well, okay. So I'll head over immediately. Then we'll discuss my issue.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Well, thank you. So we can come back later and talk to him about Hollywood and stuff. And Ash. Good old Ash. So to be honest, when the bug started and we started to see the world from his goon's perspective, I was like, maybe this is going to be a forever thing and I can play as the guy. Like switch models, you know what I mean? Just, he's going to be my avatar in the game now. Would have been so cool. Or maybe have him as a companion, you know what I mean? Or like in Anti-Tribute, you can get the gargoyle, right? Maybe if I could get the actual gargoyle here, it would be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Everyone was worried
completely.
sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought
Sammy.
you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
Okay, so I think you made a mistake. I just moved here. I don't know you.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
Alright. Oh, lady, listen. I really don't know who you are. Is this some kind of scam?
But your face, you look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it.
Alright. Let's think. I don't know what to tell you. You mind stepping out of my way?
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
I wish I could have her as a companion too. Because I could ask her about my former life. The problem is, the idea of this game has always been you create your own story, right? So if you had like a story set in stone, it would be like a completely different proposition, you know? I wanted to do the Romero quest today, but this video is already long. So I'm just going to get the tape here first. I think it's this one, right? The version that had the emails on the inside was actually Final Nights, I think. So, email. Yeah, I'll have to actually use the password, right? It's like Joseph K, I think. No. So I can actually let you. Let's me actually check. Jesus, that one almost didn't come out. Joseph K. Oh yeah, the password's Kafka. Joseph K is just the name of the thing. Oh yeah, that was stupid. Sorry, forgot about that. Okay, behind the alley. All right. So we don't need to come back here ever again. So let me actually check a few of the emails on the other computers since we are playing a story playthrough. Let's see what the other people had to say. There's a bunch of like raging gamer moments here. Let's see. So we have this one and we have that one. The other one is just a celebrity list, so we don't need to check that one. Let's go with this one first. Did I get the book? Yeah, it's here. That's for very distant future right now. So email. I don't even know if I have enough hacking. Yeah, I don't have enough hacking to read. Yeah, so we'll come back here later to read. That's so annoying. But yeah, right now that's the reality we're living in. So 2 of our hacking points are already accounted for because one is the CD for Bertram from the Warrens, and the other one is this book here. So we only have one more point that we need to put on computers. So we need to raise, which one would be here? Wits, yeah. But right now I still need to put my point in dexterity. Taking a penalty here because of the armor too. Hey man.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape? So Isaac sent me?
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, pal.
Oh man, come on, I know about the tape. Just give me, just give it to me and you can go.
Tape? What tape?
Oh,
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Alright, fine, I'll tell Isaac you wouldn't give me what's his.
Alright. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
I don't either. So, why? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. With this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
So, really? Is it that bad?
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. No. Something's wrong. Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
Did you call a lady and she told you that you only had 7 days to live? Because if that's the case, then yeah, you're screwed. So, what? What are you talking about?
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings, I hear something breathing on the other end, and... Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out of this whole thing.
Okay, alright, just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger's swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Go.
What the... Oh, Christ!
Well, down he goes. Okay, so I need to go to the cafe again, and I need to read about Ginger. So that's probably going to be the last thing. Then we'll probably open the next episode with the Romero quests. Okay, so which one? This, right? Stay there. Okay, here. Swan. Okay. So Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and glamour to this day, was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits included such movies as Gilded Hummingbirds and When No Means Yes. Oh man, that's a joke that would not work today. So after her passing in 1954, she was interred in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery Mausoleum. Okay, so I'm just going to go. Why are you here, bro? So I'm just going to go and get the tape real quick. Alright, so as I was talking about earlier, so I'm very thankful that you guys, or some of you guys, enjoyed Call of Cthulhu. I might regret that playthrough, to be honest, because it might come a point in the playthrough that I might not be able to progress anymore, just because like there's so many bugs that it might happen that like I get one of those bugs that I can't progress after that. So I might need to replay the whole thing by myself to be able to progress it. Yeah, it is that bad. So in that regard, it's also similar to Bloodlines when it launched, right? Bunch of things that were not fully implemented, and also a bunch of things that just didn't work at all. Which is very unfortunate that both games had that problem. But differently from Vampire, that has like this small but beautiful modding community, and also has Wesp and other guys working around the clock since the launch, basically, to fix the bugs and stuff. Call of Cthulhu does not have that all that much. So there's the unofficial patch, or unofficial patch, for Call of Cthulhu 2, and I installed it in my game. That said, it doesn't fix most of the bugs, just some of the worst ones. So that means that you can still get the other ones. There's a place in the game called the Refinery that you need to go to during the story. That there's an elevator on, there's a bug on an elevator. And I remember that back in the day, it took me hours to be able to actually get in the elevator because there was an invisible wall. So that's one bug that I'm pretty sure I'm going to face. Alright guys, so that's it. So we'll continue on the next episode, and we will start with the Romero quest here. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.